We don't sell products. We don't sell relationships. We sell trust. And people make a determination whether they can trust you literally in seconds. And I know all of us, I'm an analytical. I'm a psychoanalytical. I read 14 newspapers a day. I read
Yeah.
250 periodicals a month. I get 50 Google alerts every day on my phone with 20 articles. That's 1,000 articles a day. I took speed reading so I could keep up with all the information. And I don't use it to tell anybody anything. I use it to ask them great questions about the events of the day. One of the hottest things right now that I'm doing is I asked everybody in the newspaper, the headline. I'll give you a quick example. The president, I don't ever call him Donald or Donald. I never called Biden or
Yeah. The president.
president. It's respectful.
Yep.
It never puts you in a bad place, no matter what their thoughts are. So I say the president, front page headline, he just bought $377 million of bonds. Can I ask you something? Why do you think he did that? They go, well, I don't know. And I said, boy, watch. What happens to the value of bonds when the interest rates go down? Doesn't the value of bonds go up? And soon this is the fulcrum of the teeter-totter. The farther away from the teeter-totter fulcrum, the more movement there is. So what do you think Donald Trump is going to try and do with the new head of the Federal Reserve? Do you think he's going to ask him to raise rates or lower rates?
I think he's pretty
I have
clear.
another one.
I think
Let's
he's pretty
forget
clear.
about those two for
Yeah.
a minute. We're about to go $40 trillion in debt. And the way to find that out, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, here, let me show you on my phone. I have the usdebtclock.org and I show them my phone.
Yep.
Or I show them on the computer. And I say, we're about to go $40 trillion in debt. Let me ask you something. Does the government want higher interest rates or lower interest rates? So if they could get the interest rates to go down by half of what they are now, couldn't they add another 20 trillion of debt and still pay the same amount of interest? Does that sound like the government might do something like that? So let me ask you something. What do you think is going to happen to rates with savings accounts, CDs, money markets? Didn't we have a period of time where they paid very, very little for a very long time? What if you could set up a strategy where you could lock in a quality interest rate for 5, 7, even 10 years and make sure that you got a quality, safe money interest rate for that period of time? Then I count to 3, watch. 1 in my head. But what if I'm wrong? They're stunned. What do you mean, what if you're wrong? Well, what if I'm not correct? What if the interest rates go up from here? Have I hurt you? They go, well, I don't know. And I say, well, no, I haven't. The strategy helps you win under any circumstance. What if the interest rates go from 5 to 6? Would I put you in as a withdrawal privilege? And I'm allowed to move the money without a taxable event. So I could take the withdrawal privilege and move it to 6%. And next year, if they go to 7, I could take from the 5, from the 6, and move you to 7. And if the interest rates go up to 10, I could take from the 5, 6, 7, move you to 10. And the higher the interest rates go, the longer I'm going to lock you in for. And you know what's going to happen? When the interest rates start to come back down again, you're going to invite me over once a month for my regular hug and kiss, because you're going to love that you locked in these rates. I have people, when the interest rates were 0, that were making 6 and 7% in these fixed interest annuities because they locked them in for a long period of time. I don't take credit. I say to the people, did I know that was going to happen? No, this is what they like. No, the strategy won for you because we had a way that whatever happened, we could adjust and always take advantage of it. Wouldn't that be a wonderful strategy?
Yeah.
And so it's not ever about me. I'm hoping that everybody gets that as they watch this. That's what makes it so presentable. What it also does, I'm hoping as everybody watches something like this with me, can you see how much I love what I do? I adore it. And I laugh and giggle all day. I drive around, I pick up money, and people give me cookies and candy and booze and stuff out of their garden. I don't even have to have a garden because all my customers have gardens and they give me stuff out of their gardens. It's fun. And at the same time, when I go to their weddings, I go to the hospital when they're in the hospital. I am part of their lives. I had one guy that was terminally ill not that long ago, and he called me. He said, I want you to come to the hospital because I want everybody in the family to meet you so they know that you'll be taking care of them.
Wow.
Can you even imagine? He's terminally ill. And that's all he's thinking about is his
Yeah.
family. He wants to make sure they're okay. That's what makes this such a wonderful, enjoyable profession is because we can really serve people. We can make a lot of money, but we have to learn some skills.